Was Charlie here?
Oh, so that's what you're looking for. You read some bad news in the paper and you couldn't keep yourself from running over here looking for more trouble?
How do you know Charlie is devastated unless you've seen him?
It's not a big stretch, Dorian. He loved being Rex's father and Shane's grandfather. And when he ran out of the wedding...
Oh, time out. That's a detail that wasn't in the newspaper article, so how do you know?
Because Rex came by looking for Charlie. Nobody's seen him since he left the church.
And that's including you.
I can only imagine what Charlie must be feeling.
Oh, you can only imagine. You mean you didn't go chasing after him, trying to take advantage of him while he was weak?
Have a sick mind, Dorian.
Oh, and you don't.
I care about Charlie, and I never, ever wanted this to happen.
Oh, please. It must have been perfect for you when Charlie thought the two of you had the bond of a son together. Well, you must be scrambling to find some other way to hold on to him.
Get out. I want you out of here. I'm asking you to leave. I don't have to listen to your demented rantings.
Excuse me, what is that?
Well, then I can see why Jessica would be upset.
Yeah, she found out that the man she loved slept with somebody else. And not only that, he slept with her sister.
Yeah, well, it sounds like there were circumstances.
I'm sure there were. And you know something odd? I think Jessie might have understood if they had come to her right away when it happened. But they didn't. And then the baby was born.
Yeah, why didn't Brody just go to Jessica then?
Well, actually, he didn't know. Not then. Natalie knew. She didn't tell anybody. Said she was going to keep it a secret forever so that no one would get hurt. That never works.
Yeah, but people still try it, don't they? You didn't sleep a wink last night, did you?
No. No, I didn't, no. I mean, when it all happened, the press found out they had to be handled. And the phone was ringing every 5 minutes all night. And then at 3 o'clock in the morning, it just all stopped. And that was worse, because then it was just quiet.
I'm sorry.
Don't, Charlie, don't.
You are right about why I came here. I wanted Buchanan money, and I didn't care who I hurt to get it.
And now you've changed, and you've seen the light. Is that where this is headed?
Yes, because of Bo. He saw something good in me. He treated me like I was worth something. I wanted to do better for him. I changed because of your brother. What happened with you?
What?
Well, you used to be a decent guy once. What happened? Do you even get what you've done? You didn't just mess up Charlie's life, okay? You destroyed Jessica's shot at being happy.
It was when Jessica had broken up with me, before she got her memory back, and we didn't know if she ever would. She hated me. John hadn't shown up for Natalie. We were both alone and miserable.
Oh, man, I remember that night. Johnny didn't come to Rhodey's. It was after the letter.
Yeah, Natalie was leaving for London. We didn't think we'd ever see each other again.
Yeah, I was right there at Rhodey's while she was tying Will. Why did I ever leave? I should have stayed. None of this ever would have happened.
Roxy, I'm sorry. I can't do this now. I need to find Jessica.
Yeah, look, I understand that, but should I go to the station? Do you think the cops can figure out what this is?
I only saw the tramp from behind. Why? It's important. Tell me everything that you remember.
Is there a reason for this?
Yes, a good one. Come on.
Fine. Like I said, she was blonde with an awesome body, killer curves, long legs, and she was wearing this weird white mini dress. It was all deconstructed.
Where did you get this?
Perps left these all over the floor. You think they could get their fabric-sniffing dogs and figure out who the creeps are?
You hand me over to the Buchanans now, you'll lose your son. Do you really want to start a custody battle with Clint Buchanan?
I don't know. Not like he doesn't have a lot of skeletons in his closet.
You're right. And every one of them comes with a team of lawyers and a personal bodyguard.
Yeah, I know. I met the muscle, Mr. Black and Mr. Blue.
Really? Good. Then you know he hates you as much as I do. But, you go on.
You tell the judge what a great dad you're gonna be. And then Clint's team of lawyers are gonna say how you slept with Jessica when she thought she was in high school. You're gonna look like a pedophile. And then he's gonna trot in every woman that you've ever used and thrown away. By the time he's done, you're never gonna see your son again. Hell, you probably won't be allowed near schools, too. And poor little Ryder will be all alone with no mommy and no daddy.
Brody would take care of him.
Brody's gonna protect him from you, of course. But as soon as that's taken care of, the only kid he's gonna care about is his real son. He's gonna spend all of his time with Liam. But hey, you know, maybe Clint will raise your little buckaroo.
I won't leave another kid to be raised by some creep. I'm not gonna abandon my son.
Good! Then shut up about trying to do the right thing and do right by your son. Stick with your baby mama.
Okay.
Finally.
I just need to call Langston.
Is there anything else you remember?
Who cares? She's some slut Ford's sleeping with. Why do we need details?
Because I have an idea. And I could be totally wrong about this, okay? But think about it. Maybe the woman that Ford was with was Jessica.
You slept with Kelly last night? Our wedding night?
Well, it looks like we all went our different ways last night, didn't we?
I didn't, John. I love you. I was gonna marry you no matter what.
No matter what you'd lied about?
We have a son.
You and Brody have a son. We don't have a son.
Liam.
Why are you still here? Get out!
Leave her out.
Okay, I need to go. I really need to go.
I understand. All right, listen, why don't you take my keys? The car's still at the bar.
Your car's towed!
I'll call you, Cal.
That's fine. I can get myself home. I can get
You sure can.
Natalie, we were drunk and upset and we weren't thinking. I'm very sorry.
Thought you were leaving. Unbelievable.
Why are you still here, Natalie?
How could you do this?
No, Jessica does not look like a slut.
Okay, well, Ford just found out that he's the father of her baby. It would make sense if they needed to talk.
Jessica got married yesterday. Why would she be with anyone else on her wedding night?
Langston, the wedding never happened. The news came out at the church, remember? Brody and Jessica never got married.
I know, and that's horrible, but that doesn't mean Jessica would put on a demented mini dress and go out for a night on the town.
Oh, no.
What?
You said that this dress was white, right? Like wedding dress white.
No, Jessica would not wear this kind of dress to her wedding.
Maybe it wasn't Jessica.
Let's see how this conversation will go, shall we? Hi, Langston. Guess what? I'm in Vegas with another woman.
No, that's not what I'd tell her.
Then what? Nothing that you can say now is going to make a difference.
Well, I have to try.
Sweetie, you need to focus. We only have a small window before Vicky and Brody figure out that Jessica's gone, okay? We're almost done here. And then you can go home and tell Langston that everything you did is because you want to be a good daddy. She'll eat it up with a spoon.
What, I can't even comfort you? Come on, Vicky, I told you, I'm sorry that I took off yesterday. That was selfish of me. But when I found out that Rex wasn't my son, I mean, that hit me like, it's like losing Jared all over again.
I know that. I understand that. That's why I was so scared for you. I was so afraid of where you would go and what you would do. All night long, I could just see you drunk and hurting and hiding out somewhere.
No, I know, but I wasn't.
I know, you weren't. You weren't drinking. But you never called me, and you never answered my calls. You didn't come to me, Charlie. And I'm your wife. Once again, you didn't come to me.
It's my watch.
It's a man's watch.
It's a fashion statement.
Is it?
I'm so sorry you're not up to date on these things.
Well, educate me. Could I have a closer look?
Whoa!
How dare you?
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't a big one.
What wasn't a big one?
A cockroach. It might have crawled into your bag. You should probably go shake it outside.
I certainly. Listen up. If Charlie calls, do the right thing for a change and send him home.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh! Oh!
Look, I get that you hate me, okay? I have made mistakes, and maybe I deserve it. But Shane doesn't. Now, he has a new grandpa. He's gonna have questions. He's gonna want to know you. Just because. He doesn't give a damn about your money or anybody else's. Especially not after everything he's been through.
He's a good kid. Didn't deserve that damn disease. I got tested to be a bone marrow donor just like everybody else.
Were you?
I was a perfect match.
Why didn't you say something?
Your girlfriend Stacy beat me to it. I didn't have to say a word.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just... You knew. From the blood tests. You figured out that I was your son. 2 years ago.
That's right.
Oh, watch where you're... Kelly, what are you doing here?
My morning is now complete. Doreen, what are you doing here?
I asked first. And what are you doing in the same outfit you were wearing last night?
I slept with Kelly, so what?
No, you couldn't.
Why not? We're not married. We're all free to make our own choices. That's what I did, just like you and Brody did. The difference is, I won't lie to you about it for 9 months.
No, John, there is one other really big difference. When Brody and I slept together, you and me, we worked together. And as far as I knew, you were staying with Marty for good. You didn't want me. I was leaving here forever.
Not my fault.
And what were you thinking about last night, John, huh? That you had a fiance and a son and all of our friends and family waiting for you at home? I was so upset and so worried about you because I knew how horrible you felt and I didn't know what that was going to do to you. So I left our son at home and went looking for you.
You didn't leave our son at home. Get this through your thick head. Liam isn't my kid.